Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Sang-Froid, Tales of Werewolves. So we're on our second night, and this one is throwing a little bit of a doozy at us, because we've got a couple of things that are kind of coming our way for it. We've got a couple of wolves going for the chickens, which I'm honestly... you know what? Maybe I'll put a bonfire down here, just to get them. And there is a wolf trap there, though I don't think that'll really be helpful for us. Yeah, because we basically need to be right by the cabin for wave 2, because they're going to come in fast. I'm trying to think of if there's anything else. That's going to go to the house. They're going to come down there. I'm kind of tempted just to save our money, to be honest. Yeah, maybe we'll just put down a couple of the bonfires and start the night. See what happens. And character menu. Here's where we get into the things I was mentioning towards the end there. So detailed information about stats, items, and skills. So bring an item, just drag it up to our backpack there, and we do have a skill point. And as you can see, we have quite a list of skills and things we can use. So let's look at our level 1s. Rage 1, Flying Brace and Bit, permits accumulation of 2 rage points and the execution of ranged attack. That does extra damage. Marksmanship 1. Increases the reload speed by 20% while clicking the right... Increases accuracy of auto-aiming. I've killed an enemy, heal for 2%. Your wolf traps hold the beast for 10 seconds. That's pretty good, and includes werewolves and Myakins, or Myekins. We're going to hear about those later, or the bonfire. I'm kind of tempted to do the trapping, but I think to start off we might actually do the marksmanship, but... I'm trying to think. What would be most useful? I think I gotta go for the Rage 1. Because we're going to be in melee quite a bit with them, so if we can build that up, that should help us take on the packs. And we don't have any items, so we're basically just good to... Oh, I guess we'll put that one up there. Come on. There we go. Up there, and we'll start the night. So, this one, we're basically... Oh.
My wolves found them. All 3 of them. They've cornered them in a cabin east of the village. Now, you have to sign this document for me.
What?
By signing this, you are giving me custody to all the souls of the villagers. When night falls, they will possess the beasts of the forest and transform them into werewolves that will carry out all of our orders.
Out of the question. I signed under duress. I will never consent to your vile demands.
Quiet, you whiner, and think of the pleasures you'll enjoy when our werewolves bring you back to the woman you desire. Also, how would you like to be appointed a cardinal in Rome?
Rome? You said Rome? That is my fondest dream.
Yeah, pretty morals go out the wayside with him when it comes to promotion and advancement and stuff like that, huh? Okay, so we've got the bonfire set up. We basically need to get ourselves to a good spot where when we do our howl or our shout, we'll bring all of them into us, because we got some that are going to go for that chicken coop. Just gotta wait a little more, and there we go. That'll bring them in.
Let's go, dang it!
So, werewolf here is probably going to be our first one we're going to encounter. There we go. Smack him around a bit. And right, now that I know about the meter at the bottom, we can take advantage of it much easier. 'cause he's still going to be the next one to attack us. Ooh! Uppercut with the axe on him! Oh, come on. Okay. And now we're going to have the other ones all come up around here. So Grand Wolves are... There they are. Ah, frickin'. Okay, so got a few more bites off on us than I was hoping for. There we go. Okay, took a lot more damage than we probably should have, but we actually didn't do too shabby against them. I mean, we survived, so that's a nice bonus. Okay, so survive the night. And everything's doing just fine there. Those are all doing okay for health. And we're up another level. And we got quite a bit of money, too. So, Wolvesvale. Since it was found in 1848, the village of Wolvesvale has always been led by two hardheads, the mayor Napoleon Robideau and the parish priest Elzier Chiazon. We've met him already. The local economy, based on lumbering, without ever being prosperous, has still permitted the population to grow to almost 400 souls. The atmosphere has, however, grown a lot tenser in the past few days since Josephine O'Carroll, who many now call the Irish Witch, supposedly set fire to the church for obscure reasons. So into chapter 4 now, The Rose and the Serpent.
Ha! Well, hello to my saviors! Lord almighty! What's the matter with your sister?
Don't really know yet. Strange things are happening.
Tell me about it. I was going to the W. Hood Company to get men to help me fix the bridge to the village, only to find out that the camp had been attacked. We found guys that had been half-eaten. Not a pretty sight. They say there are vile beasts prowling around here.
We'll see about your troubles a little later, Miller. The important thing is to get the bridge fixed so we can save our sister. Joe, run to the village and get Dr. Lamontagne. Bring him back here as quickly as you can. Josephine is too weak to make the trip.
Now, I wonder how many of you put it together. Oh.
Say, sister, don't suppose you saw Dr. Lamontagne in the village? My little sister's very sick and I was sent to get him.
No, he hasn't been seen in 2 days. What's more, ever since the church burned down, the priest hasn't been showing himself. He doesn't want to see anyone. You know, there are people who say that your sister is a witch and that it was all her fault.
I'm not surprised. So there's nothing you can do for us?
The best I can offer you is divine peace. Would you accept my blessings?
Bless me. I'm all yours.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
And welcome to another little thing here. So at the Covenant, you can bless your weapons and bolts, increase their effectiveness against diabolic creatures. So we can bless one of our bullets. And there's one. So those will be very good against werewolves now. And before, I am tempted to bless our axe, so that way it would do damage much more against the werewolf. But first, we'll see what else the town has to offer. Because this is the village Wolvesvale, and you have a number of shops here. You got the hotel, saloon, hardware store, convent, well, the closed church, the mayor, which closed off, and the general store. So let's see what everything has to offer. So you can sell items and buy items. Yeah, these don't really sell for anything, but protects 1 HP per hit. Our rifle's been doing pretty good. That is only 75 cents. Let's take a look around some other spots first, like the hotel saloon. I know this offers the drinks, so it might not be bad to get... yeah, we'll start with just... Yeah, know what we'll do too. With how poorly I've been playing, we could use that. But let's look at the hardware store, because maybe we can get a better axe already. We go for the G White Company Broad Axe or the Forest Queen Felling Axe. The agility is about the same. You know what? Probably going to do the stupidest thing I've ever done, but we're going to get that first. And then we'll see how much it costs to bless it. $1. Yeah, so maybe we'll just get another blessed bullet. And I think we'll return to the house. Yeah, so this will be... Oh, well, what? Yeah, this is going to be a very helpful one.
Bait. Bait will delay the enemies who eat it. This icon shows how much time is left before the bait is finished. The more enemies there are eating it, the faster it will finish.
Okay, well. Yeah, you can return to the village anytime just by clicking the icon there, so that way you can kind of outfit yourself a bit better. But we're going to use the felling axe there. We got another skill. So maybe what we'll do... I think we'll do better wolf traps. Because those seem like they'll be really good down the line. So we've got all that set. So what are we dealing with? It's a single wave. And we've got a few things coming around the house. So maybe we'll put some bait down there. And this is free. Actually, I don't know. Oh no, we don't want to delete all, we just want to delete that one. Yeah, because I guess you can only put it in certain spots. So maybe we'll try there and see if we can't get them kind of coming over for it. Because we can handle the other werewolf rather alright. I'll try starting the night like this. Just want to make sure that we have... Yeah, we do have. Okay. My thinking is, if we can use the shout to get them under the first trap, then we can just kind of sit back a bit. Okay, so scroll wheel will change out what bullet you're using. So we just gotta wait till these all spawn in.
I'll chop you in two, you mongrels.
Okay. This is already going sideways for us. Yeah, I don't know why this werewolf spawned in so late compared to the others. Not really getting ourselves any breathing. Oh, come on, I was comboing. Okay, there we go. Not exactly how I wanted to do it. But it would have went smoother if I could have figured out why that one werewolf spawned so late compared to the wolves. I don't know, maybe there's a spawn order they have to follow? Well, we're at least up another level, so that's good. The sawmill. For obscure reasons he has always refused to divulge, Phidias St. Crepaw's father left his native land of Acadia, settled in the Wolvesvale region, becoming the operator of a sawmill for the W. Hood Company. Since then, Phidias has taken over for his father, but the infernal beasts have made life difficult for the Acadian. They've been specifically targeting his mill for some time now. So that'll come into play maybe this night. Chapter 5, A Mill and Problems.
The beast did a lot of damage last night, so I'd gone down to the hardware store in the village to get stuff to fix my mill. I was coming back, and since I didn't have any more tobacco in my pouch, I said to myself, it'd be a good idea to warm myself up a little at Jackie's.
Say, Phidias, could there be something here that's attracting the beast? Except for my cabin, my barn. There's just your mill. But the attacks keep getting worse night after night. You're not hiding anything from us, are you, friend?
Me? Hiding something? As I live and breathe. In fact, if there's something I would have liked, it would have been for you to help me defend my mill last night. The lumberjacks from W. Hood Company came to take away the downed tree that was blocking the main road. So you can easily get to the mill now. And then if you help me, I'll help you back putting out your traps. With the three of us, it'll go faster.
Sounds like a good deal to me. You can count on us tonight. We'll protect your mill.
So, a new objective. And the W. Hood Company.
Chopping lumber. With access to the mill, you can now cut lumber for the W. Hood Company. Just click on the button to chop wood. Each time you chop wood, you receive money for your effort in exchange for action points. Action points that are lost this way are represented by the orange part of the gauge.
Yeah, so this is where... the spike trap, yeah, we'll watch it too. Why not? We're in the mood to sit back.
The spike trap. The spike trap automatically triggers as soon as 3 enemies are standing on it. This icon represents the amount of enemies standing on your trap.
Yeah, so that will be a very useful one, but that's also a costly one, I think. So I must now defend the miller's mill. Yeah, so that costs about 15 for that, but I want to go into our skills. So now that we're... Oh, yeah, so we can pick some of these other ones up. Second wind, intimidation, 30 seconds faster. 3 minutes, though, is a long time for that. I think we'll do the lumberjacking, just so that way we can get more money. And we'll return there. So let me see what our waves are. So wave 1. We got a werewolf and the grand wolves coming over here. So let's see, maybe we can do something like that. Because I can handle the ones at the house, no problem. Wave 2 is... maybe we'll put down some bait, stall him. And I might be able to use a net trap here and holler them all together for that. And then maybe a bonfire. So that still leaves me 138. And with that, we're going to get our weapon blessed. Because I think that's the strongest axe we can get for a while. Yeah, that should help us a lot. I think that actually still gives us around $1. Yeah, $1.06. And we should be okay with that. So we'll do this as the last night for this episode and see what we can kind of accomplish. I'm hoping the one spike trap will be enough. But I don't know for certain.
Enraged. Certain enemies have a chance of turning enraged the more you attack them. Once an enemy is enraged, it's much more aggressive and is no longer affected by your fear factor.
Yeah, so we gotta be on the watch for that as well. Okay, so let's quickly get down to the hanging net. And we gotta wait till we see everything on the spawn on the map here.
Yeah! Come closer, you stinking little critter.
Oh, this is just 2 small wolves. There we go. That's those ones taken care of. And we used our shouts, so that's not as good. Trying to think of where all they spawn from. There's 2 up there. Okay, and there's the one over here that's attacking the cabin. Okay, there we go. So the cabin got a lot of damage to it. And we gotta try to get over to the mill now. There we go. Yeah, not doing as well as I want, to be honest. I should take more time and laying preparations out. But I think maybe now with the axe blessed and ourselves getting some more levels up, we should be okay with how things might turn out. So we're up to level 5. There we go. A lot of money from that. Maiken warriors. At first glance, they may look like werewolves, but Maikens are in fact polymorphic people that often take on the appearance of bipedal wolves. While many Amerindians consider them to be distant ancestral humans, Maikens nevertheless seem to be strongly opposed to any white settlements on their ancestral lands. So, hanging net, spike trap, firewall, and sacred tree. Chapter 6, Mysteries and Fury. Yeah, we'll watch the firewall, and if this is the last little tutorial...
Firewalls. Use firewalls to block paths in the forest, forcing enemies to take an alternate route. If you block every available path with firewalls, enemies will sacrifice some health and go through the walls anyways. If one enemy does this, it breaks the wall, allowing others through unharmed.
Yeah, so that'll be a nice area of denial tool we could sort of use. Oh. A new path opened up. So that's helpful. That'll let us get there much sooner. Our track to your bait, various old normal, and blessed personal weapons. So this is where we're going to have to really use our traps. Thankfully, it's just one wave. But for now, we're going to leave this episode of Sang-Froid here. I want to thank you guys for joining me on another episode of the series. We've got one more to go before the mini-series will be over. But if there's interest and you guys do want to see this as a full series, just be sure to leave me a comment and let me know. I'm always looking for feedback on what I should maybe expand or start a new series with. We are still also working towards our 100 subscriber milestone. So if you do want to support the channel, just hit the subscribe button underneath the video, and we're happy to have you join as one of our subscribers. Until the next time I see you, though, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.